Happy post-Thanksgiving Day to you all, and welcome back to the Red Means No channel. There is a stink bug crawling up my monitor right now. I kid you not. He must be seeking refuge from the freezing cold temperatures. I'm looking for something to grab him with so I don't have to touch him. That's why I'm frantically searching around my desk. I'm going to use a pen. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's down there, and I'm going to just continue like that never happened. Here's the deal, guys. We're starting a new series on this channel. I start a lot of new series on my other channels that fizzle out and fade into oblivion to be forgotten. I hope this isn't the same. I really do. This is episode 1 of a show I'm going to be calling Moral, Personal, and Hypothetical. Sounds interesting. Let's learn what it's all about. Every Sunday, I'm going to release an episode from various lengths, 5 minutes to 50 minutes. You never know what you're going to get, but I will be answering the questions that you guys asked. Hopefully, my goal is to do 3 each episode, meaning a moral question, a personal question, and a hypothetical question, provided that you guys do your part and actually send me some questions. Now, I put episode in quotes because I don't know, I don't know how long. What's an episode? Have to be 30 minutes? If it's 10 minutes, is it an episode? Probably. What's the definition of an episode? It doesn't matter because right now we're talking moral questions, and that is not a moral question. A moral question is one that is right, wrong, good, bad, or deals with some sort of ethical principles. Here is an example, and I probably could have picked a much easier one to show you on the intro video, but I didn't. This is called the Hienz Dilemma, and the short of it is, should a man steal a drug for his dying wife? So his wife's sick. A guy in his neighborhood found the medicine to cure it. He found it for $200. The radium was $200, but he charges $2,000 for it. He tried to borrow all the money he could. He got together $1,000, which of course is half the cost of the drug. And he went to the guy and he said, "My wife is dying. Please let me get it for cheaper." And the guy says, "No, I discovered the drug. I'm going to make money for it." So he got desperate and broke and tried to steal it, and he stole the drug. Should Heinz have broken into lab wire and whatnot? Okay. If this was a real episode, I would have done that better. But for the point of it, my answer would be, it sucks. I don't think it's right that that guy is charging as much as he is. I think that's actually immoral. But in terms of how I answer this morally, him stealing is not justified by the fact that this other drug guy is a raging capitalist. Okay, so there's my answer for that question. I would go into more detail. I would elaborate more on that, but that's an example. My personal questions that you can ask are something that I've done or currently do. It's actually very simple. One of my friends asked me today, how many minutes a day do you spend on the toilet? Which I realize juxtaposed against the prior question about saving a dying wife, this one seems pretty insignificant, and it is, and that's the beauty of this show. It can be as significant or insignificant as you would like. To answer this question, I'm regular, and the phone has really increased my toilet time. Truthfully, in high school, when I didn't have a smartphone, I could be in and out in 3 minutes, no questions asked, right? Clean wipe and all. But now I probably spend closer to 10 to 12 minutes. That's just twos, okay? I stand typically to pee. I'm not counting that. 10 to 12 minutes is probably my daily allotment. So I don't know if that's normal, but that's your answer. And finally, the hypothetical questions you can ask are some that are not specific to me, are not morally defined, as this one is not. It's just more entertaining, more fun, lighthearted. Not that cutting off your fingers is lighthearted, but how many would you cut off if each finger was worth 50K? I was also asked this question, but I was asked it with 10K. I feel like that's ridiculous. If anybody's cutting off their finger for 10K, that's insane to me. And here's the problem. I asked him, I said, well, do I just wake up with it gone, or do I have to painfully remove it? And he said, you have to cut it off with a saw. No, for $10,000, I would love to see somebody willing to cut off a finger for 10 grand with a saw. Through the bone? Guys. So here's my answer to this. Cutting them off myself, I don't know if there is any amount of money that I could do. I have a very low pain tolerance. I physically don't think I could bring myself for $100 million. I say that, and I don't want to say that that's true, but I don't know if I could. I mean, I guess it would go numb. I would pass out. I don't know. Point is, for 50K, I'm not cutting off any fingers. To have them painlessly removed in the middle of the night, I just wake up and they're gone. I feel like these three are very important, and you get down to this one, and I'm starting to have some questions, and then I really don't know if the pinky is useful. 50K, I may let you take my left pinky. I think that's my answer. If it's painless, left pinky, I'll take 50K and I'll walk. If it's painful, I don't think I'm doing any of it. So here's the deal, guys. This series relies on you all. If you aren't doing your part, I can't do my part, and then I have to create my own questions, which I already know the answers to, and that's no fun for you guys. So please comment below, and please continue to comment every single time on these type of episodes. So for example, if you could please, it would help me out, write the letter of the question you are asking. M for moral, P for personal, H for hypothetical. So a moral question, do you think the drinking age should be 21? That's another question that falls within moral or ethical bounds. So that could be an example of a moral question and how I would prefer you to write it. So guys, it's on you. We need 3 questions for next episode. And it'd be nice if I could answer an M, a P, and an H. So thank you guys for coming through in the clutch. I'm going to see, this is annoying. Then I pick 3 is what it says, but it looks like then 1 pick 3. How's 1 pick 3? Because 7, 8, 9. I'm going to answer them the following Sunday. And that's the end of the show. So thank you for coming to the pilot, and we shall see you on the flight attendant. What's the second? I don't know what you call second episodes.